Hey, what's up, guys? All right, so I just made part one of, oh my fucking god, what's it called again? Just being okay. This is part two of just being honest. So now, as in the last video, I spoke about how I'm tired of naysayers and all these fucking haters and etc. Now this video in particular is about, okay, so at where I work overnight. So of course, working overnight, you have all kinds of people that come in, you know, drunks, prostitutes, cops, you know, old people, young people, people that are high, whatever, you know, all kinds of people come in the store to buy shit and get the fuck out. But one particular customer, she came in and she spoke to me, and she was having a really bad day. Now me, I study psychology in school, and obviously I've been through a lot in my life, so I want to hear, I like to hear what people got to say, and you never know, and you should, as a person, listen to what people have to say, because you never know what they're going through could impact your life, or maybe your advice could impact their life in such a big manner. It could stop them from even committing, God forbid, suicide or anything like that. You know, so it's always pretty good, you know, as a human being, as a fucking person with morality and ethics, just to sit and listen to another human being, you know, just shut the fuck up and listen. Alright, cool. I'm listening to her, and obviously, you know, she's having a very bad day. She's a little bit drunk, and whatever the case is. So she told me, she goes, more or less it was something like, she said, do you give a fuck what people say about your job? And that's what it caught my attention. I was like, alright, so she's going through something. I was like, you know what, let me be honest with you. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Obviously, he, she, they, him, girl, boy, mom, dad, cow, uncle, whatever, animal, this and that. Everyone has their own perception, own personal belief, or own opinion, or whatever, or advice, or fact, or whatever on what the fuck you're doing, and they think they know better, whatever the case is. So obviously they're gonna say whatever comes to mind, but obviously not everyone's gonna love you, like you, kiss your ass, whatever. So it's just the way the world functions. And she totally agreed. So she told me that her life it sucks, you know. People are always trying to shit on her, and she isn't happy, and she can't take it anymore. She just can't take it. It's just enough. Enough is enough. Everyone's shitting on her, and she can't move up, so she had to quit her job. She could barely make a living. And I'm watching this lady. She's opening up her bag, and she's going through like this, it's like an old bag, and she's trying to find change, and I'm like thinking, man, you know, I wish I could help her, but, you know, obviously I'm on the opposite side of the counter, but I want to hear what she's saying. So she's looking for the coins, and I'm just listening to what she's saying. And she was hurting, you know, she was really hurting, and it really got to me, because it's like, wow, I've been through a lot in my life. Everyone that knows me, that's close to me, knows of the hardship I had to go through that put me in this position. I still go through daily, and you know how much effort I put, how much work I put in everything I do. So watching her, I looked at her and I was like, look, everything you do today affects tomorrow. Everything that happened yesterday obviously affects today, but everything that happened yesterday could be forgotten if you choose and are willing and strong enough to forget it. Now what I mean by that, it sounds pretty weird and stupid, but it's like, obviously they say past is a past, but technically speaking, past can kick you right in the ass. And if the past can't be forgiven and it's so painful, then what you do is you seek alternatives. You try to seek out better for yourself, so that your choices that you're making now can impact you right now and tomorrow, and better yourself for the long term, versus what you did yesterday and you're stuck on that, you know what I'm saying? So I told her, I was like, look, we are responsible for the decisions we do. I understand we have these, there's always those special forces and natural causes and God and Satan and angel and demons, whatever effect it may have on our life path and whatever we're headed. I was like, look, basically the bottom line is, you are lifting the fork, you are writing with the pen, you're doing all this shit on your own. So if you know something is bad for you, you might want to take it in consideration that, okay, if I'm gonna fucking do this, how is it gonna affect me tomorrow, and how the fuck is it gonna affect me the day after, and what are the consequences I'm gonna have to live with, you know? If I do this, is it good for me? If I do that, is it bad for me? Like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You know, like am I truly content with serving people for the rest of my life? Am I truly content with working 9 to 5 overnight, working for someone else? Or do I work very hard now, strive, and then I can enjoy tomorrow? I can enjoy for the rest of my life, you know, like, and my kids and my family can enjoy. Like, that's one of the things, like, people don't really understand. Like, we're quick to blame fingers, point fingers at people. You fucked me over, you did all this shit, whatever. But you don't understand that sometimes it's your fault. It's your choices, it's your decisions that put you in that position. You know, you're the one that puts you in that situation that sometimes causes all that to happen, that affects everyone around you. So the first thing you want to do is get away from negativity. The first thing you want to do is put yourself in a better environment. Surround yourself with people who know better, who do better, who want to strive for fucking success, who will push you to do better. Be with someone who will take care of you, love you, and fucking make sure that they and you both are basically striving and working hard for success, you know, and it's not no fucking, you know, immature relationships or whatever the case is, you know, job wise, whatever. If you're having a shitty job, if you ain't liking your fucking job, dude, woman, whatever, get the fuck out of it, yo. Like, I understand it's tough, but you know what? Work your ass off, go to fucking school, go through shit, instead of saying, oh my god, that could have been me, I could have been her. No, nigga, like, first of all, that person didn't become something like that overnight. A lot of people have to work hard to get to where they're at, and you're no different, alright? You make yourself known. You become the product of your work. Like, you want to sell something, right? You can't just mold something and be like, here, I want you to buy this. No, you gotta work your ass off to such an extent where you can show it to your family, you can show it to your mom, your dad, your everyone, that look, I want to do this, I want to sell this, I want to sell you this, I want you to buy this. If you can convince them that it's good, if you can convince yourself in the mirror that this is good, then obviously you're ready and you can convince others. But if you cannot convince yourself of what it is you're trying to sell, then obviously you have a long way to go. You know, that's the way business works. If you can't convince yourself, if you don't have the product ready, if it's not proven to yourself and you're not confident, then obviously when you step out, it's gonna fail. So remember, when you're trying to sell something, when you're trying to become something, when you're trying to do something, you gotta be confident, you gotta be ready, and you gotta believe in yourself. Because if you don't do it either, you're fucked. You're really fucked, you know, because once you go out there, you're gonna get eaten up by sharks and you're gonna be left outside. You're gonna be fucking crying that why isn't your life good? Why isn't your life this and that? So, bottom line is, don't be waiting for others to give you handouts. Don't be waiting for God to give you this. You know what? You be the one to go to God. You pray, whatever, you do what you gotta do, whoever it is you believe in, whatever, atheist, it doesn't give a shit. But you are the one at the end of the day that's gotta live with your decision, that you gotta face the consequences. You gotta live up to the shit that you do. So basically, what I say is, be the person that you know you can be proud of, and your children and everyone can look up to and also be proud of, and say that I want to be just like you. Because if you can't look in the mirror and say that I worked hard, I did this, and I'm proud of you, you did this, whatever, then obviously how can you expect others to respect you? You know what I mean? So you gotta work as hard as you can so that when you make it, you know that you did it with giving it all that you could. You know, if that makes any sense. And also, if I understand everyone's life is different, so if you're in a shitty situation, you know, totally respect, man. No, a job's a job, yo. A job is a fucking job. You know, we all have to work hard. We all have to, we all have to really, really put some fucking effort into it to make it somewhere in life. Not everyone's given $1 million or whatever, you know, and it's tough, and that's just the way fucking society works, you know, like, you gotta work your ass off, you know, and if that's the situation, if that's the case, you work extra hard, you know, in whatever you do, relationships, education, fucking work, whatever it is, do what you can, chase what you can, don't settle for less, be the best, and be proud of who the fuck you are. And respect yourself, love yourself, and your actions will speak. Exactly, actions will speak louder than words. Alright guys, if you guys really enjoyed this, I'm so sorry. I just had to bring this up. I've been seeing a lot of my work, so I wanted to share this with you guys. So this is a lot what I spoke to her about. And if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys really like the advice I just gave or whatever I spoke about, please remember to hit the fucking subscribe button and give this video a fucking big ass thumbs up. And I will be putting up another video. So remember guys, subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you guys think, and take care.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!